Boom! Live and direct. Tubing again. Wake up and live! Yeah, I love that. Never really understand the meaning of what he meant. Wake up and live. I heard that from Bob often. Never really. It's just we hear, but the way we hear things, especially from people that's gonna come and teach us stuff along our life. Sometimes we hear, but with our ears not really open, not really open, not really to overstand. You know, we listen with like like we do with our eyes, with eyes shut and ear shut. Because at any time, you know, sometimes I look at reggae concerts and there's big crowds. There's like 80,000 people. But I don't know 80,000, but I know Boomtown is a big festival. There should be an uprising coming out of there. You know, it's some singers they really tell you in your there is people, there is some artists that really tells you straight in your face, but we're so entranced with the fantasy. It's because we're so entranced with the fantasy that we cannot even recognize the fucking fantasy. That's what's happening. Is the fantasy is so, but we have fallen in love also with the fantasy. That's what happened. So we don't really sense life on a huge level like we should sense it. Like I sense life on a much bigger level today, even though I still have some stuff, you know, every day that can trigger our state of mind. But it's up to us to like make a shield. You gotta protect you know, put your guards up against the Babylonian vibration. We can all do that. We can all do that and refuse to give our soul on the altar of Babylon. I mean, at one point, it's to create something that's alive also. We want to create something alive. We want to create not only something alive, but something that will allow me to get in touch with life. You know, to get in touch with life. I want to design a life that I get in touch with life. Because I know life is bigger than my life. Oh, for sure. For sure, life is bigger than what I do today here. And not that my life is not big. I don't see myself small, but the life that we live is very small compared to the life that's out there that we could experience if we give ourselves the chance to design the life of our dream. But you know, we can travel, we can go anywhere, we can meet all kinds of beautiful people, go to other countries, and you know that's what I want to do. I want to explore the earth. Now that I have explored inside, I would like to explore a bit more the outside. You know, the realm that I'm in, and meet people, and you know, just share the vibes and see how this what this life has to offer. You know, I'm curious, and curiosity is very important. I always been very curious with life. That's something I always had. I always had the want for challenge, the want for something more. I always been like that. Always, even in my jobs and stuff. You know, I can sense that life is bigger than my life. That I was always sensing it. I was always knowing, not knowing that you're under a spiritual suicide because you would do something instantly to move out of this state. But if you are aware of what's happening, you're going to do something to move out. But if you're not, like most people, like I was not aware of not, but I wasn't aware of who I was, first of all. That's the first thing we're very much unaware is who we are. Who we are, because everything is defined to us. Everything comes with definition, and we're all so even life is defined for us. That's why I'm saying life is bigger than your life, because your life has been defined just like mine, and it's much bigger than that. It's outside this illusion. You don't find the super vibrancy with life vitality inside this illusion. Some people do with material, but I think it's fake happiness or fake because in the end it's not material things that's gonna, it can help you accomplish your stuff for sure, like a plane will help you carry your butt into another country, but I mean it's not, we shouldn't have attachment to material stuff. That's what I mean. We should have attachment to life. We should be attached to life, not to material, but we're detached from life and attached to the material. That's how I felt. That's how I live pretty much. A big part of my life was in trance, not getting in touch with life. Not getting in touch with life because also we're so chained to the rhythm, so busy. I see. Come on. I lived it. I know what it is. And I can see it today. It's because we're so busy thinking that life is what it is, and so busy in that shit stem to make it. We're the actors in the system. We complain about everything, but we don't make change, and we don't go forward with ideas because of doubt. We install doubt and delays and stuff because we don't think we have what's necessary, or we're very much in doubt of what we're capable to do. And once you cross that line to go over what you think you're capable to do and you just do things, you will discover that you can do a lot more than what you think you're capable to do. That's the thing. And if you don't give yourself that chance, no sound, but there was sound before. Do you hear me now? Now you should hear me. Does it work? Okay, so that was the, I don't know, during the time it frozen maybe, but did you had sound from the beginning? Was I talking to myself here? Like, did you guys have sound a bit from the beginning? I don't know. Maybe I think I was alone from the beginning a bit. But yeah, life is bigger than our life for sure. And I think we can all sense that. We can all sense that. It's just we're very, I think, hypocrite with ourselves too. Hypocrite with ourselves, hypocrite with everyone a bit. Until you start bringing, like, eliminating those bad vibrations, you're going to be a bit hypocrite for sure. I think hypocrisy is something in the default state. But you had sound from beginning. Okay. Okay, cool. I thought I was no sound or something, but okay. We're good. So what I was saying? Taking responsibility for our life. To discover our life is how big life is. This is the goal. This is the goal here. That's what I was saying. So we know that life is bigger than our life. It's not because we don't know. We see other people having bigger life, and I'm not talking about material stuff. I'm not talking about people having a bigger house, but people having a bigger life. For me, means you're more, you voice your voice and you inspire others. You go on the world stage, maybe not on the stage, but you go on, you know what I mean, you start voicing your voice, and that's what we must start to do on a massive scale, is voicing our voice. You know, we're timid with life. We're timid with life also. This is why we end up not finding out really in a lifetime how big life is, and because the amount of work also, the amount of work that's required to find that out is enormous. And they know it. They know it. They know that. They know that whatever they put into society or whatever, they know that it's you against you, and just to conquer yourself is a lifetime work. Is a lifetime work because of the programming that they put inside society, the programming, the cultural programming, your environment, everything influence you when you grow up. So all this comes and play on your everyday life. Everyday life, that's what you experience. So if we don't get more experience than what we always had, if you do today what you did yesterday, you're gonna get the same thing. So it's up to us to really each and every day, just show up. Show up, at least show up and do your work. Do something always. That's what I have in mind every day when I wake up, is do something in the direction of my dream, becoming a better person, becoming more humble as the day goes by, and not, because I want to get in touch with life. I want to know what it feels like I want to have experience. I experience sorrows. I experience a lot of sorrows in my life, and tragedy, and nonsense, and shit that I've done and that I've done to myself or whatever. But now I'm more onto now I have found, if you can tell, the light or something. I've seen a light or something. I've seen the sun. I think I've seen the sun. I think the sun is the light. The earth is the mama. The earth is the mama, and the sun is the papa. And he gives the light for the earth to give life. Representation, maybe, but you had sound. Yeah, greet, Cindy, Janik. Whoop, whoop. Yes, you now have sounds. Whoop, whoop. Yeah. No, that's it. And for me, life is not about being unfelt. We have to feel stuff. And this is what we miss a lot in our life, is the feeling with life. I've missed that for a long time. I'm sure you can relate to what I say. Life is, and sometimes just, taking decision to change something, or to just that, or it's always the fear kicking in, and but there is something bigger out there. There is something for you. There is something for me, but we got to find it. We got to find it after having experience, stretching out of the comfort zone and experiencing things. But there is something out there for you. There is a dream that's just waiting to be cultivated. But it's like you plant the seed. It starts with the day one. Plant the seed, water and nurture it every day. Me, I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm doing something every day. And that's what I keep going. I keep the momentum. And I know one day I'll get in touch with life. Get in touch with life. I'm getting more in touch with life. Finding a lot more stuff. Like that book that Cindy gave me, The Sacred Mission. I've never looked at nature that way. I mean, I've seen the points, but you don't think. It's just because you don't think. You don't start thinking. We look at things, we look at nature, but we never make sense of it. That's the thing. We don't make sense of things. We just, because everything is defined, we wait that we're going to watch the TV or something's going to come along, and so we don't think at all. And I've never thought of really looking at the plants and see the shapes in them and the forms and why is it like that. And then suddenly yesterday or 3 days ago, I read that book, The Sacred Mission. Check it out. It's a very, very powerful book. I've read it on oh yeah, I loved it, Cindy. I loved it. It makes a lot of sense. There's a lot of things, especially the telluric current, what's on the surface of the earth, and why the trees have branches and the leaves have point. Everything is pointy. Everything is pointy, so I overstand a bit more why you do that electroculture also. It must be good for the plants to like receive the an extra. What you do in the electroculture is you give an extra amount of electricity to the plants. I guess that's what you do. You go cap the electricity in the air, and but I always, we've been taught in a way. Tesla. Everybody heard about Nikola Tesla. Apparently, he discovered the energy in the air. It's floating around. Me, I think we live in an electric sea. Like everything is electric, electromagnetic, and it's there. Especially, how do we come together? It's all electric. Everything we do is electric. There's electricity in pretty much everything that we do. Everything that is involved with human comes with some kind of electricity. You are electric inside. Everything's electric. And I think that's very important that we tap into the electricity of the air to, maybe if one day we generate. Okay, I'm back. That's so weird. It got frozen. Like, I don't even know if I'm back. You hear me? Looks like I'm there. Is that software? It's acting up. Yeah, I'm back, eh? So yeah, electroculture, cosmotelluric energy captured from plants, and that's another thing. The cosmos, the cosmos. He was talking about that in the book, and the cosmos. Everything is inverted in this world. We know that, and the cosmos. We have always the representation as the cosmos is outside of the Earth. Like it's in space. That's a cosmos. But no, the cosmos is all around us. This is the cosmos. It's all around us. Filled with electricity, filled with energy. That software, it keeps frozen on here. I don't know if you hear me good, if the sound sounds good or